The state of New Jersey. The fourth smallest state in the U.S. with a land mass of only 8,722 square miles. Famous for its Atlantic City casinos and boardwalk beaches, this state attracts over 1 billion tourists each year. But did you know it's also home to some famous creepy and urban legends? Here are 5 urban legends from the state of New Jersey. First on our list. Devil's Tree. The Devil's Tree is a solitary oak tree, with some dead limbs, growing in an undeveloped field on Mountain Road in the Martinsville section of Bernards Township in Somerset County, New Jersey. Local legend suggests the tree is cursed. Those who damage or disrespect the tree, usually by urinating on it, or making disparaging remarks about it while nearby, will soon thereafter come to some sort of harm, often in the form of a car accident or major breakdown as they leave. Various legends surround the tree, but a common claim is that a farmer hung himself from the tree after killing his family and that anyone trying to cut the tree down will come to an untimely end. Other legends say that anyone who touches the tree will find that their hands have turned black. In winter, the ground beneath the tree is allegedly free from snow, no matter how much, or how recently it has fallen. A nearby boulder called Heat Rock, and sometimes the tree itself, are said to be warm to the touch regardless of the season or time of day, and is claimed to be a portal to hell. Next on our list. Devil's Tower. The Devil's Tower was built in 1910 by a millionaire sugar importer named Manuel Rianda. Before it received the name Devil's Tower, it was formerly known as Rio Vista. According to reporting from Forbes, the tower was built and dedicated to Rianda's wife, Harriet Rianda, who was buried on nearby land but later moved to Brookside Cemetery, Englewood. Rumor has it that Mr. Rianda built the tower for his wife so she could look out at the New York City skyline. Others believe he built it as a mausoleum or for religious purposes. But, even with Mrs. Rianda's death and later Mr. Rianda's death in the mid-1900s, many believe Harriet Rianda's spirit still lives on at the tower. The tower was connected to Rianda's home by an underground tunnel. According to the local legend story, his wife was looking out of the tower when she saw Manuel with another woman. While she may have suspected infidelity for years, distraught from the sight, she jumped off the tower, killing herself. Since her rumored suicide, there have been many reports of hauntings, including people who have said they have been pushed by something unseen. Others have reported strange noises, and because of this, Manuel locked up the tower, filled in the tunnel connecting the home to the tower and even removed the elevator leading to the top of the tower, proclaiming, "Nobody will ever go up here again." Next up. Hooker Man. The Flanders Hooker Man is a well-known ghost story that includes the apparition of a hooker man, who many believe was once a railroad worker who lost his hand in an accident. The man was known to work on the Bartley-Flanders railway line before he lost his hand. The accident was so severe that the worker bled out on the side of the tracks. Local legend says that you can sometimes see a mysterious ball of light that hovers over the railroad tracks at night. The light is believed to be his lantern that he uses to look for his lost limb. Number 4 on our list. The Jersey Devil. The Jersey Devil is described as a kangaroo-like creature with the face of a horse, the head of a dog, bat-like wings, horns, and a tail. For more than 250 years this mysterious creature is said to prowl through the marshes of southern New Jersey and emerge periodically to rampage through the towns and cities. The most widely held belief about the origin of the Jersey Devil is that Mrs. Leeds, a resident of Estellville, was distraught when she learned she was expecting for the 13th time. In disgust, she cried out, "Let it be the devil." The story continues that the child arrived and it was a baby devil. The creature then gave a screech, unfolded its wings and flew out the window and into the adjacent swamp. Countless stories have circulated describing the devil's escapades, raiding chicken coops and farms, destroying crops and killing animals. His presence has been seen and felt by many in at least 50 different towns when he emerges from his natural lair in the Pinelands and wanders throughout southern New Jersey, sometimes intriguing and sometimes terrorizing the residents. Posses were constantly formed to apprehend the devil, but to no avail, and at one point, as much as $100,000 was offered for the capture of the Jersey Devil, dead or alive. For our final entry, the White Stag. The legend of the White Stag originates with the tale from Pine Barrens lore at a place called Quaker Bridge. The Quaker Bridge Road was a well-used stage route through the pines. One evening just before dark and during a heavy rainstorm, a stagecoach was traveling toward a tavern carrying some frightened passengers. As the stage approached Quaker Bridge, a great white stag loomed in the center of the road. The horses reared in fright and tried to break free of the harness. The driver, with rifle in hand, jumped to the ground and ran toward the stag. The stag disappeared into the surrounding cedar swamp as quickly as it had appeared. The driver, along with a couple of passengers, walked to where the stag had been standing, and to their astonishment and horror they found that the Quaker Bridge had been washed away by the raging Batstow River. Had it not been for the great white stag, the stagecoach would have plunged into the swollen river. So, what did you think of our selection for this video? Had you ever heard of any of these legends? Drop a comment and let me know, and as always, thank you for watching.